Все, девочки, если что, stick around, guys, if you who want to listen to my little short practice. And if you can participate, please participate. I appreciate for all your hearts, and I'm not going to talk back to you yet because I want to focus on the session, okay? So today we'll talk about procrastination, and everybody familiar with that. So procrastination is something deep within that it doesn't allow to move forward. Like we found excuses, we find something that it's really worries or fear, anything behind. We put procrastination, like procrastination, period. But what is it really? This is not a whole of you. This is not the whole part of you. This is only a little part of you that stopping you, that really buzzing in your ear. And for example, I have this beautiful, handsome picture here. Let me take it out. Here. So, and procrastination appear in whole our body. Interesting thing, huh? So, and procrastination really kick out from our body, right? So let's say in your head, you're thinking, oh, it's nice to go there and do such and such, but your body say, we stay home, we're gonna be on couch, or your body start to talk to you differently. That means we have some kind of connection between our body and our head. See here, I forgot the name of it, but just imagine here you will have connection. And this connection, it's like a door, okay? If you have a right key, you open this door. If you don't have right key, then your body don't agree with you, or your body in charge, right? So now our goal is not always be happy and uplifted and all be energized. It's impossible. But be in harmony with yourself, it's very possible. So harmony between your body and your mind. And when you in harmony, then you act and live and make choices like adult. Make sense? So, and what the adult or your inner goddess make choices. If you girl, I talk to the girl like you become an inner goddess, so nothing stop you. You have all doors open for you. People come towards you. You have different outcome from whatever come to your mind. And this is very important to understand the balance and harmony between your head and your body. So, and what is procrastination? Imagine our nervous system grow up with us. So at one point you've been a little girl or little boy, but then you start to grow up. You start to grow up and your nervous system grow up as well, right? But what happens is most blocks and fears and procrastination as well, we get in our childhood. So back in the days, our nervous system register when to procrastinate, what words come to your mind to stop you to move forward. And a lot of times it's also, we're going to do another lesson, it's responsibility. It's also a big one. We'll talk another time. But today we talk about procrastination. So one word can trigger whole body to stop moving forward. See how powerful it is? And this is most likely happening in the childhood. If you think about your situation when you procrastinate, register in your mind when it's what word stopping you from moving forward. For example, it can be anything, right? But what is it for you at this moment right now? And you notice what part of your body talking to you right now. You know, this picture it's only shows more nervous system on a handsome, but here our heart and our belly, it's a lot of nerves there. So it's just a good picture to show overall, but you see in your mind, like when you procrastinate, it's trigger your heart sometimes. You're like, oh, no, I don't want to do it. What if? And all these excuses come up. Okay. So now we're going to do little practice. I want you to think about your procrastination. I want you to think about your procrastination. What you procrastinate over? And it can be little thing. What has come up to your mind? So you just find out in your mind what is your procrastination. And if you have moment, maybe write down a couple or three, whatever comes to your mind. It's very important because when you start to write down, so you connect your mind and your body to work together. So you connect together all this. And you can write it down. So write down what is your procrastination. What is make you procrastinate? What words maybe, or some actions. Most likely start with word. Good. So now you have this, write it down. And it's very interesting that what we're going to do right now, so if you follow my lead, you most likely transform your procrastination. And for this, you want to have one more chair next to you, so you can see me and you can sit from this chair you own right now, or just sit next to you. And it's very powerful method. This method, I forgot who created, but this method you can find it everywhere on internet. It's called 2 chairs. So today we'll look into procrastination, okay? So now since you center and I talk to you like you soul and I'm soul, so we will talk on a soul level and look at your life where you procrastinate. And before that, I want you to just register when is procrastination in your body. When you think about procrastination, where is that in your body? Where you feel it? Your throat, your heart area, or sometimes it's in your head. Sometimes it's maybe your shoulders. So think about that. And just feel it through. And imagine that you put that person, like when you procrastinate, you put that person next to you. So imagine that you copy you sitting on the chair next to you. And let's look together at that person who is procrastinating. How she's look like. How she's sitting. Possibly shoulders strong. Some kind of feelings like what you just detect, the feelings in the body. Not in the mood. Head full of excuses not to go forward. So, and just look at that person, overall energy field. Okay, and now you and me, we're just a soul, and we look at this person who is procrastinating, that part of you who is procrastinating. Okay, now you see it, and now I want to ask you to switch the seats and really get up and sit on that chair next to you and feel yourself when you procrastinate. Feel from inside. So when you start to connect with yourself, now I will talk to that part of you. Okay? So now I talk to that part of you, and your soul being, you as a soul, you next to me, we just watch. And I talk. Okay, beautiful. And I will ask you a couple questions to just answer. Trust yourself. Trust what comes to your mind. Trust your messages come to you. Now. Why do you procrastinate to move forward? Listen to yourself. Listen what comes to your mind. What exactly is stopping you to move forward? What exactly? What image come to you? What maybe pictures come to you? Just listen to yourself. And what part of you really predominantly procrastinate? Now find that exact part of you that procrastinate. Beautiful. And now imagine that you can take it out from your body and look at this, how it's look like. And give it an image if you can. And that person who would have felt procrastination, and when you take it out, how old are you here? Notice how old are you here? 15, 12, 8, 7, 6, how old are you? Dive deeper. Dive as younger as you can. Beautiful. Try to dive even a little bit deeper. So who gave you that procrastination in that moment? Okay, so now you see yourself younger, and you put out this procrastination. You look at this and give that image, that energy, that part of you, an image, some kind of image, as that young child. Okay, just give it an image, and it can be anything. Just trust yourself, because when all this started, you've been much young. Okay, so when it started, you've been younger, and when as young kids we register things as an image, as something that it happened to us, image or symbol. Okay, so what is it for you? Now you see that image of procrastination. Who's staying behind that image? And now immediately you see someone who is a little bit older than you. Give it to you. Give it to you. Give it you that feeling. So who you see, trust yourself. And in my case, it was my father. So I'm just gonna give you as an example myself a little bit. So, and I see how my father really tried to tell me what to do, and some resistance come up in me because the way he talked to me. So it wasn't nice, and I didn't feel pleasant. And this feeling, like usually my father being so nice and loving, and he gave me this some message that I have to do it, like I have to. But I felt like I didn't have to do anything like that, so I felt confused. And this is what born, like this feeling create procrastination in me. So now, since you see who gave it to you, and I realize it's not mine, I just got it from my father because I love him so much, and I want him to feel okay with me. I want him to still accept me. even though I didn't want to do what he asked me to do. But I see if I don't agree with him, he would be mad. So, and I adjust myself and take it on me, this feeling. And this moment, there was transition of our energies. So my happiness, my trust in him, my openness and love to him, I break little piece of it, and in transition, I got this heavy feeling on me and send it to him, my happiness, send it to him. So I was hoping to make him happy. So see, energy never go anywhere. And now he got this little piece of my happiness, and I got heavy feeling. And now I realize when I see it in front of me, there's something dark and heavy, but I took it to make him happy because he had so much, he gave it to me. And I'm like, okay, I give this, I take it. But to put it in, I had to give him something. Now you see it, and nobody can explain to your inner child. Only you can explain to your inner child what's going on. And so, next step, you as a soul, you step in and give this love and hugs and care to your inner child this moment, because this picture, I pause, I see my father, I see how he was raged, and because I didn't do something. And this moment, I felt lost. I felt like I have to carry this thing. But since I pull it out, it's hanging right here. I come up as a soul and give love and warmth and just be next to my inner child. So what happened now to your inner child? So she's calmed down, she sees she's protected, she sees how she's not alone. And I can tell my inner child, I say, it's not yours. You don't have to hold it. You can give it back to Father. You can give it back to your Father. So, and she's feel more, she trusts me because it's part of me. And I tell you, I'm here for you. I'm here not to judge you. You did everything right. I want you to just give it back because it doesn't belong to you. You don't have to carry it and keep it with you. So now I see how my inner child sent it back to my father. But my father don't want to take it. Because my father got it from somebody else. I see now how my father was a young child and he got it from his father. His father was the same way to him. So that's how my father didn't know how to deal with me, and the only one way he knew how to handle me this way. And now I tell my father, or my little inner child, say, Papa, you don't have to keep it. You can also let go. Let go to grandfather. And grandfather doesn't have to keep it. So now we send this energy back on a tribe level, on your family tree level, to heal. You started, and it's all start to heal back to your ancestors. And back to days, you don't have to know when it happens or what happened, who did it first. Your job is just let go the process, because you're the one who's responsible for you. You're the one who's responsible for you. Beautiful. So now we did that transaction, but remember you had an empty spot, and this empty spot, my father had that happy piece of me, happiness, little piece of happiness. So now I can take it back. So I can take it back and I put it back. And I envision the sun that start to shine again. That little girl start to shine again. Beautiful. So now I hold her and she feels so relieved. And I feel so relieved. So and now look at her, she's sitting there. And you as a soul, you can see how much she changed. So now you can change the chairs. You can sit back to your chair. Beautiful. And again, look at her. And just scan her, how she's feeling. What is her feeling? What is changing her body? How much she become different. And now when we say procrastination, this is not even in my vocabulary. I mean, it's not my vocabulary. I understand, but I don't have to have this feeling in my body when I hear procrastination. I can transform this when I need to step in to do something. So let's see. If I procrastinate, this feeling doesn't have this heavy energy influence on me. So let me know how you feel now. And now you as a soul being, now you become you again, you adult. And I want you to just metaphorically take this child and give a hug, and just put the child somewhere in your body and give a hug and warmth and love to your inner child. How your child feel within you. How now you feel with all this transition, transaction, transformation. How you feel inside. And notice these feelings. Your vibration changed now. Beautiful. Make an inhale, exhale. Very nice. And so scan your body again. Just scan your body mentally. Like when I say procrastination, what do you feel? If you still feel something in your body, notice what does it feel like. Now would be different feelings if you do. If you still have kind of heavy and negative feelings, come to my private group coaching. We do amazing transformation there. If you feel all good and it's all transforming, give some time. Just repeat after me. My soul and my body take as much time as it needed to connect with myself in a different level. Beautiful. So, and I wish you the best of luck. Please notice how easy we can transform basically any words, because words, it's only information that comes to us through our mind and reflect our body. You know what I mean? So, and I'm so glad you've been with me. And stay, if it's possible, stay on your seat and just, again, look through energies that come through your body. Because you did a good work. It was a lot. And just breathe, and when you're done, write down your insights. Really listen to your intuition. What do you feel now about procrastination? Because it's all just the programs, and each word, it's a spell that have effect on us. And how would you like to transform this word? In what other word would you like to transform procrastination? Write everything down. Since it's session for everybody, listen to your intuition, okay? And if you like to share with me or give me a feedback, I'll be open to listen.